Hello.
Good evening, welcome, thank you for joining us. My name is Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening I'll be creating 2 more cards featuring the Jungle Pals celebration item. Free celebration from the brochure until 29th of February 2024. It is the 7th of February, is it?
It is.
It's Wednesday. Okay. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer, as we'll say hello to those of you who have joined us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was looking at the screen there. For some reason it wasn't coming up on there. I thought we're not live, but we are. So it's good.
So Keisha, hello. Crafty Girl Creations with Jaylin, hiya. Caroline, Pauline, hello. Valerie, Nani Shasha, Mary Lou, Gian, Maureen Sarby, Amanda, Jackie Elliott, hello. Who else we got? Mary Sickler, Charlotte, Cheryl, Joanna, Deborah, Marty, Lisa, Critters Inc. Design, and I believe that is everyone. Thank you so much for joining us
so far. So yes, well, let's just crack on. I don't think there's anything really much to say. Do remember you can purchase anything which you see us using, so do head over to our online shop. Details are on the screen right now. Just head over to mitosucrafts.com/shop. And you can order your Stampin Up craft supplies from us via that link if you like, or you can just go over to mitosucrafts.com, but obviously with the /shop definitely takes you directly to us.
Yeah.
So there we go. So let's crack on with tonight's demonstration, and Jay will show you some lovely projects with the Jungle Pals.
Let's hope
enjoy.
You enjoy.
Who else have we got there? We've had
William,
Janice, and Lisa has turned up as well. So good evening to you all.
So yes, just waiting for Tommy to move away.
Yeah, don't worry, don't rush.
So celebration is still happening, so make the most of it. There's some more added items you can get for free when you place a qualifying order from us. So these two, the Jungle Pal stamp set and the dies, are separate items, but they do coordinate with each other. So we have done some projects and videos with these 4, so I thought I'll do the tiger, and I'll be cutting him out or her with the Jungle Pals die, which I've already taken out. There we go. So the inspiration for this video is actually from the Creative Challenge SU, or hashtag Creative Challenge SU. For the month of February, it is color challenge. So there's 2 sets of colors. You can't tell what that is. That's Lemon Lolly, Sweet Sorbet, Pumpkin Pie, and Flirty Flamingo, or Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Highland Heather, and Fresh Freesia. So I was gonna say which one do you think I'm gonna do, but I already said I was gonna do the tiger. So it's actually this one, which I find a bit more challenging because it's not really my colors. I'm more like a blue and a green person, with the added purple, I guess. But I prefer, those are my favorite colors really than any other ones. But so I thought I'll challenge myself and use the left hand side colors. Saying that, I will be using Sweet Sorbet cardstock. The Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, and Tahitian Tide are all retiring by the end of April as well. So I thought I might as well use up that card. I've got a layer of basic white, and I'm also from Celebration. I thought I'd cheat a little bit and actually use DSP because it's got some Flirty Flamingo in it. So the Most Adored Specialty Designers paper The designer series paper. It's got the gold foiling on one side, and on the other side, on the reverse, you have some lovely hearts designs with Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. So I'll be using that one. Ta-da! And this one is 9 centimeters. I think 9.5. Let's just double check. Yeah, 9 centimeters by 12.5, or you can get away with like half an inch smaller than the card front. So my basic white is 3 millimeters or an 1/8 of an inch bigger. So I've already got my Flirty Flamingo. Yay. So let's do some stamping. I'll just get some more paper. What's hitting my chair?
We can take that table chair.
Right, I'll just cut this out. I won't need all of these, but I might as well pre-cut it. So just basic white, and I'll be doing some coloring with that one. So ink it up with Memento. I'll be using Stampin Blends. Right. This is only the second time that I've inked that up, so I'm just going to clean it and then ink it up again. Just because some of the black areas aren't fully covering. It could be my ink. I keep saying I need to re-ink it, but I think, oh, that looks better. But it's just the outline anyway. It should be fine. It'll be fine, I tell myself. There we go. So for that, pumpkin pie, I'll be using light and dark. I'll add a bit of gray granite for some shading, color lifter, and I might use Flirty Flamingo. I think I probably will actually. And just for the nose, I'll do the light, what are you? The light natural tones combo, which is the 1000. So as I got that, I'm just gonna add it on the nose. It's like, I could have used Flirty Flamingo, but it's really pink, and that one's just a hint of pink. Okay, so let us color. So I'm just gonna do, ooh, wrong one. The head or ears, and I'll just do a couple of lines on the face, following the nose and the bottom of the eyes. Ooh, one more, just to add a bit of shading. And then for the nose, so you can just completely block color these if preferred. I am kind of like doing it, but I'm adding some highlights in a minute. Just make sure that is done. And oh, I think gray should be on there. And then light before. I'll do that in a sec. Just do a couple of the back, because that full body is all connected, so sometimes it's harder to do it when it's all connected. You have to work quite fast if you want it to blend in, or for the marks to not show as much. So I'm gonna try and do that in a second. This one I can kind of get away, and because the back leg is already dark, I'm gonna add a bit of light just so it doesn't merge together, and add the dark next to it. Okay, do the tail. So for this was initially we didn't really like this set, but I was telling Barry before we went on, it was like, for a set that it wasn't on our radar at the beginning, it's one that we've used quite a bit. Are you the same? So I'm just gonna do a bit of, do I want white? Yeah, like there, and then quickly I'll tidy that up in a sec. I should have moved to my brush tip, but I'm okay, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna tidy this up just so it follows a little bit of the back. Right, any more for any more? I think that's all good. That's all fine, that's all fine. And then finally the gray. We'll do some underneath the mouth. On the chest, just, and underneath the belly. And to make that a bit furry, add a bit of texture, just run your color lifter just on the edge, and this one underneath. I think, is that fine? That'll do. That'll do. So I'm gonna die cut that one. I've also gone ahead and pre-die cut myself perennial postage dies. I was trying to think what other rectangular dies that we have, but seeing as this one's new, I'll pre-die cut that in Flirty Flamingo and Basic White.
Oh, it's Janine's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday! Hi Gina. So my first go, it moved because I didn't add if I do it that way. Let's hope you stay. Are you gonna stay? Oops. Apparently not. Okay. There we go. Alright. And I've got some more or I have done some more die cutting, but because our machine is quite powerful, it's warped that die cut there, and I'm just gonna try and flatten that. So add a shim. Of white. I'll just run it through. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, properly. It should do. So it has given it the texture as well, which I don't mind. I prefer it to be all over than just random bits. But we will see, because I'll be ink blending on that one. So let's have a look at this one. Oh, that's better. So because it's gonna be on that, I want to get rid of the white outline, so that's where the Flirty Flamingo light comes in handy. And I'm just going to color around the border. You can keep it white as well. I just prefer the edge to match, or close enough, shall I say, because that Flirty Flamingo on the DSP is lighter than the cardstock and slightly lighter than the Flamingo light. It looks like faded watercolor wash, or what's it called, tie-dye ish, but I think it's just watercolor wash from the original artwork, because they do create the artwork, or most of the DSP that Stampin' Up does, if it looks textured, or so they've actually created the artwork for it. So there we go. So that's done. That's all my blends. I'm just gonna put away. So as I said, I'll be ink blending. So I've used sweet sorbet, Flirty Flamingo, pumpkin pie. So I'll need lemon lolly, right, hopefully it'll work. Yay, it's fine. It's fine, it's taken on the red. It's all good. So I'm just extending that down. And then add a bit of, you can probably use pumpkin pie to have like the sunrise, but I'm actually gonna use the sweet sorbet, so it's a bit more darker at the bottom on the base. And the lighter you go, it kind of looks a bit like Flirty Flamingo, so I quite like that. So that's why I thought I'll do that. And you can see that it makes it hazy because of that texture. Let's hope my stamping on top will be okay. It should be. Do you look okay? A bit more. So if you had to choose which color combination, which one would you actually do? The ones with the blues or the one blue and green, or the one with the yellow and orange. There we go. So I wanted to add some stamping on it, and I wanted some like trees. I couldn't find any cartoony trees, but I did find grassy grove, so I'm just gonna use that one. So for background, I'm gonna do a couple more and just fill in the base. How would second generation look? Let's have a look. Just stamp off. Yeah, that looks alright. I'll do another one. I just want to cover. But stamp it as much or as little. There we go. So now we can just construct. Ooh, I forgot to mention as well. I have pre-cut myself this mini alphabet. I just thought, hey tiger, which is, if you haven't seen it, it's a full die. You can run it on a full card or just strips of card, and it's got the exclamation marks. What's it called? The end of the word sentence. That, and some other ones that are random. I don't really know what you would use that for. So I'm just gonna stick that down. Let's use seal. I think it's going. Yes, it is going. So just mat and layer. Nice. Flat down. And to add this on, so you're gonna go there. And I just wanted to offset that pink. Yeah, okay. That one, and then, ooh, I was gonna ask, shall I do white or color that? I was thinking, I think white will look better because it's the background is already colored. What do you think? So I'm just gonna do these. Dimensional on that one. Oh, I think I'm running out. I could always add gray, actually, like just a thingy. Shadow.
Geraldine says white.
Thank you. And a tiny one for the tail. Yeah. So before I stick that down, I'll do grey granite. Shall I? Ooh, that's so dark. Oh well. Oh well. Ooh. It's fine. So on the edge, I should have done this earlier. And the Y to the right. So Y M C A. I should have. I thought the light would be too light, so I'm just going to use my color lifter to push that out and make it lighter. There you go. Yeah. Or you can do the sticky tape technique. Packing tape. It's so tiny. I could have just die cut and offset it, but I was feeling lazy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna add that on. I'm feeling there's no ribbon. There's no ribbon. No. No, I don't like it. I'm just gonna keep it ribbonless. Right. Have I stuck that down? No. Okay. Sticky down. So that's just gonna go. I didn't want it too wonky, but at a slight wonk. Let's embrace the wonk. But that one can do that, and then because I forgot to add dimensional. That's gonna be so hard. So if before you die cut, make sure you use either a foam or something, a sticky back, if you want these added on quite quickly. But I'm just going to add that's not even here. Are you even gonna fit? Just okay, that'll do. H-E-Y. That way prong is gonna go. Okay. And then finish up with, luckily I still have some, or if I can find it, this one. this is the adhesive back hearts and flowers from the Be Mine suite in the mini catalog, and the hearts on here are actually sweet sorbet as well. I think that's supposed to be petal pink, but I thought, oh, I'll just keep it the same. So let us just give him a cup, her. We'll do two. Oh, I want to move you. Yeah, that's fine. Hey. Love it. Yay! There we go. So that's my first card. I was gonna add some more Jungle Pals, like die cuts on there, but I thought, well, I'll keep it simple-ish. It's already got loads of technique on there. Some coloring, ink blending, stamping. So yes, so for the second card, I haven't really decided whether to do it, but I'm going to be, well, I'm going to recreate my Global Design Project card, which is for this week. The theme is balloons, and I created balloons using the Adoring Hearts. Just make sure I have dies. So the dies actually comes as with the embossing folder, but I'm not using the embossing folder. So I'm gonna be using these. Did I use that one? I think. Oh, and this one. So loads of different hearts, shapes, or sizes. If you've seen, it's on the blog. I've shared the link on our Facebook. I haven't actually shared the whole card yet. And for this one, I'll be using the sloth. So I thought I could get away with actually using these colors for this card. So change it a little bit. I'm just making sure I've got my dies in the correct place. The only thing is, of course, with this color, I'll be doing the sloth. Oh, I think I can change it. So, Parakeet Party could be the base, Tahitian Tide for the clouds, and for the ink blending, I'll use Highland Heather and Fresh Fuchsia. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so I'll stamp the sloth, and I still color him brown because it's neutral color. I'm sure that's okay. So sloth. And stamp. Hi Becky. Who else have we got joined us? Hi Sandra, Cheryl, Kathy Crafty Sessions, Kenzie, hello, hello, thank you so much for joining us. So sloth, let's have a look, see how did I color you. So I did this with ivory and bronze. Ivory and bronze. And I added the third color, I added a third color, which is 200 deep combo natural tones. So again, I'm kind of like just doing highlights and then the shading. Of course, that's how you color. You know what I mean. Maybe not. So shading and then mid-tone in between. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna tidy that up because it doesn't look tidy to me. Okay, so for this one, shading under the face, and I'm just gonna follow the edge of his body. Extend that out. And then go in. With the mid-tone. Yeah. I may have used a different color original, but because this is looking browner than, instead of like a red tinge to it, maybe I use copper clay, but it doesn't matter. So outline and around the eyes, always. How I went round that head, I don't know. Oh, I managed to. That's good. And I'm literally just filling this in now. So, but just leaving certain areas highlighted or white, and then I'll add the highlights later on. So now that's there, I can just, yeah, I don't think I used that because this is going. Right, I'm just gonna see if I can find another. What are you? Bronze. I'm sure I have some somewhere. Bronzy. Let's have a look. There. Oh no, I already have some. Oh, here. There we go. That's not even bronze, that's like natural tones. Oh no, that one is. I always have spares of blends, just in case. Especially when with the online coloring masterclass that I do every month. To be fair, I haven't checked it recently, my my stash, but I did do a huge order a couple of months ago. Okay, so now that I know that I can use this side, yay. Just so I want it quite smooth. inside, round the outside. And then his face, what did I do? 900, I think would be okay. Just so it's a different color. That's it. Right. Which is which? Bronze. That's going. Ivory. And 200. There we go. So the die for that, I'll do some die cutting. Now you can ink blend before you die cut as well. So I'm gonna be doing 2 of these. One of the big one. That one I'll probably ink blend afterwards. And also that one and this one. Now that would be fun. So I'm just gonna cut myself some strips. I think that is big enough. That one is big enough, so that strip is fine. And then for this one, okay, I will cut that off. Yeah, I'll just cut it and then see. I should have pre-cut all of these. Just the big ones I can get away with die cutting and then ink blending. Those 2 are done. I only need one, but that's fine. Sometimes I like running through big dies on the full die, especially if your plates are new. It just makes it crack. Don't be scared of the noise. It just makes it flatter, and if it's a new plate, we normally go right to the edge when we can. Sometimes we just run a die through without actually cutting, just so it I guess it stretches it and it keeps it flat. I don't know how. I will be die cutting some more in a sec because I'll need this strip ink. So what did I say? Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia. Now I haven't actually checked. It should work together because they're from the same color ish. Right. Now I have to find some blending brush. And purple, I think I have a big one. Yeah. So let's do brown. I do have some more. I do have some more. Do you mind if I open the other ones?
No.
Oh, big ones. I thought we had some small ones. Oh well, it's all good. Right. So again, just adding colors. Light enough. You will get inky fingers because it's small die cuts. I'm just kind of like adding it in the same area. Bottom right, and one of them is going to be bottom left. Once we're on here, I'll just blend some fresh freesia. It doesn't have to be really tidy because it's gonna get die cut anyway, and depending on where I die cut, it won't hit all of that area. Okay. Purple highlight heather. So this one I think is quite dark. He says, not adding anything. Yeah. Let's mix those together. You alright?
Yeah, Patty's just joined us as well.
Oh, hello, Patty. Does that look alright? That fresh freesia looks really light now, doesn't it? I might add some more in a sec. I'll just finish this up. Right, how dark are you gonna be? So the opposite side of where that fresh freesia was. I think I'll show you the original afterwards, but I think this color works well together as well. Now thinking about fresh Parakeet Party as a base would be quite overpowering, so I'm gonna do a Parakeet Party offset die cut instead. That looks okay. And then final one. Ooh, that was dark. Come back, fresh freesia. I was being too light on it. I didn't know if it was gonna work, but I should have trusted my instinct or my gut. I knew that it was. So who loves purples? I know a couple of you watching do. I do like purple and pink together. That's nice. Right, so die cut a piece of the hearts and we can finish up. So let's have a look. I should have checked really how far these are gonna go, because it's only gonna, you're only gonna see some of them. But I wanted it so it's all different.
X is just
colors.
giving you lots of purple hearts.
Good. How many do I need? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, you can... Does it matter that you move? It does when that happens. OMG. Okay. Alright, keep those safe. This one, it cuts out the outline and the inside as well, but I only want the inside. Right, I'm also gonna die cut the banner from Adoring Hearts. That one, because I forgot. In color, in Parakeet Party, as I said earlier. It's more for my benefit that I'm repeating myself. It's so I can actually remember. Ooh, are you gonna be too? Am I too tight? There we go. That's fine. That's gonna be offset. I need another. Ooh, there we go. Is there any clouds that you can think of? Like, do we have a cloud stencil? Okay. Right, because I just remembered I still don't have the Hessian tide. Let's have a look. So I'm just gonna do basic white, that one, that one, and then I want to ink blend some sort of clouds. Give it a whirl. There's some isn't there? Or you can just do some tearing. You can cut it, but I'm just gonna do some It might look like mountains. Oh well, it's what. Shall I just? I just want hints of it. I don't want too much. Right. Ink it up and then take off a load of excess. There we go. And I just want a few of these. I know it's not clouds, but you get the idea. Ish. There we go, and turn it over. Yeah. Can you see it? You probably can't. 4. Shall I make it 5? No, 4 is fine. Right, let's finish up. So that's just gonna get added on flat. I was doing so well with this seal. That one. Are you even sure? That's fine. Or just a ombre in the middle. Now with these hearts, I'm just gonna add some dimensionals on some of them. So the big one, it's gonna go in the middle. Those are gonna go, so that's on the left. I want that one there, that one there. Where is my slothings? Oh, I think, yeah, copper clay was the original that I used, because it was, as I said earlier, it was like reddish brown. It's gonna be okay. There.
Nancy so that says, do we have to border dies? Which we do, I think.
We do.
You know, one is good for cloud blending, so you can.
I always, yeah, I forget about that one. You like that one, don't you? So that's gonna
Obviously
go.
not enough to remember it.
Huh?
Obviously not enough to remember it.
That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna have him stick him down, or her. Where you want. I haven't got my sentiment yet, which is this one. So for the sentiment, I used Sending Smiles. It's photopolymer. Love and Big Hugs, which you can warp. Do you have to go like that? I can't remember. But use the die cut underneath. Press it down. Is that correct? Yeah. I'm sure it's slightly. Sometimes you have to be quick, or make sure that the back of your stamp is really sticky. If it's losing its stick, I should really use this tip. Wash it in soapy water, but that's how you do it. And just take it off and then that's just gonna be added on there. So only a tiny bit of parakeet party, but I didn't want it to be too overpowering. And now we can just add on right in the center, move to the left, slightly to the left, add all of these in. So yeah, so if you haven't checked out the design team's inspirations with the balloon theme, check it out in our website, in our blog, or in global design project. That's the name of it. Did I actually add glue to that? It didn't even register. So I'm just adding that on. It's probably easier to just dot it. Stick it down. Then this one. I am nearly done. Just in case, Barry. Just in case. Dimensional. Oh, where's that from? Oh well. And then there's a tiny heart that I did use because it's a different size and I like it. Yeah. I also added the birds. So once I'm happy with it, I'm kind of like, I know that that's gonna be there. And then I can just add the birds. I might do it in Tahitian dyed instead of grey. Okay, let's check. Yeah, we'll do that. And then underneath. This down, and then to finish up I'm just gonna draw some strings. I did think of like using baker's twine and then add it to each individual balloons, and I was like, that's gonna be way too long. long-winded. And pencil works just as well. And I wanted to do it after I've added everything that I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, I'm missing some. But so he's got, I don't know where his 4th limb is. It's probably hidden somewhere. But I'm just going to add lines from the end of the balloon or the heart, and you can lift his arm, and then that one goes underneath that, and it doesn't have to actually go on. You, if you want, you can draw a string on his hand paws, I guess. And because that one is, I'll just do a bit of slanting. You alright? Nearly done. And that one, sometimes it's easier to go upside down. That's gonna go from there. And then 2 more. Or 3 even. And then one last one. Try and make sure the string is kind of like the same width, but I think that is fine. And then finish up with some more. I did use some more hearts, but Highland Heather, I can't find those hearts again, so I'm just gonna use some other ones. What are we gonna use? Ooh, that one. I was looking for just the gems, not the gems, the pearls with the shimmery. We got so much. What's it called? The iridescent pearls. Did you see it? Did I go past it? Oh, that one's gonna be fine. Highland Heather. I'm sure I don't know where it's gone. I'm just gonna use rhinestone basic jewels. I'll probably find it afterwards, but that's fine. So finish up. Big one. Ooh, let's go. No. Small ones. Quite far out. I should have used my hearts. There you go. That'll do. And that's the second card. Just push this out of the way. Stay out. There you go. So there we go. So that's the Tahitian Tide, Highland Heather, Parakeet Party, and Fresh Freesia for the Creative Challenge SU. The original that I did, which could have, if I changed just a tiny bit, because that one's Tahitian Tide already, but I think that one's Lemon Lime. So that's the hearts from the same hearts as the Hey Tiger card. So that one is the sweet sorbet, lemon lolly, pumpkin pie, and flirty flamingo. There we go.
Lovely.
It's so messy.
So,
hey.
well done.
But hey,
Hey.
I do like that. Again, it's like colors that I wouldn't normally use.
So, no, lovely, lovely cards. So, well done to you.
Yeah, okay. I do love that one.
That one, so I do like the colour combinations, but well done on that one there as well.
And it is yellow on that one.
You
I'm sorry.
have. Ooh, well done.
Yellow.
So we will be going over to Zoom very, very shortly as well. So if you would like to come along and have a little chat with us whilst Jay tidies up, then please do. The Zoom link is posted on the top of the live chat, so just quickly click on it now, because obviously afterwards it doesn't... after the live it doesn't come back for a little while, so you need to copy that link now if you want to come along and join us. But yes, so didn't he do well? I do like that one there. Really, really nice. Both really, really pretty. So great card there, Jay. Well done. Great use of that Jungle Pals as well. Like you say, considering it's a set we looked at and thought, don't like it. And yeah.
I mean, yeah, we've done quite a few already.
We have done quite a few. So it's been quite a good set to play with, actually. So if you haven't got it, then grab it ASAP, because it will only be available for until the end of this month. Yeah. Unless it sells out beforehand. So do check that out. So do remember you can purchase anything we have been using tonight on via our website. So just head over to mitosucrafts.com/shop, and you can order your Stampin' Up craft supplies from us via there. So so lovely. But thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with you hopefully on Friday for Funfold Friday. If not Friday, we'll be back on Sunday. So just keep an eye out on our channel for the Funfold Friday. It'll be the same time, 7 o'clock anyway. So yes, just have a little look at that. But we will see some of you hopefully in a few minutes over on Zoom. If we don't see you on Zoom, we will see you in a few days' time.
Yes.
Thanks very much for watching. Everyone. Take care now.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.